Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode. My name is Gerard. This is my little brother, Alex. The missing guy is still JR, and this is another episode of the GAJ Podcast. Welcome back, everybody, if you've been here before. If not, thanks for checking us out. We'd love it if you, whether you're new or you're coming back, if you would consider subscribing to the channel, and if you've never been here before, leave that wavy emoji in the comments so that we know you're there and we can shout you out. So, all right, guys, quick announcement. We are going to be taking next week off again for separate trips that we are doing, and unfortunately we just won't be available to record. So this is the last episode for 2 weeks. So let's get into it.
We'll both be on the West Coast-ish.
We will be in. We'll both definitely be in the Pacific time zone. So, yeah.
Actually, I don't know what Nevada is.
It's It's Pacific time.
Is it?
Yep.
I thought they're kind of like Indiana, where they don't switch. So sometimes the Pacific.
That's Arizona.
Oh,
yeah.
Whatever. Fucking desert states.
Yeah, we'll get into that a little bit. But first, we got to talk about one of my favorite topics. It's the food, and it's called, Mom's Kare Kare. Like I said, it's about the food, and we don't own the rights to a song called Mom's Spaghetti, so as Filipinos, it's just right that we call this episode Mom's Kare Kare. All right, I'm going to lead off with a couple things, just because I think it's funny. I've been trying to not eat out, especially if I'm like spending the day in the office, but I keep forgetting to bring food with me, so here's what I've been eating lately. This is like just all the way back to college dorm room days. I got these actually Ashley got me these like microwave rice bowls, so you just microwave them up and put them in your bowl or whatever. And then I got I think these are like cheddar sausages, like cheddar bratwurst.
Oh, I thought it was Vienna sausages at first.
No, I've done that before too. But these were, because you get a whole pack for like $3, like 8 of them. So that lasts me like 4 days. Yeah, college dorm room style lunches, little rice. I mean, I might go hot dogs at some point, but yeah. And then the other way I did it was with the ramen noodles, baby.
I had ramen a couple nights ago.
Yeah.
Ain't no shame. I was like, I kind of want it, though.
It's so good.
You know what?
It's so bad for you, but it's so good.
There's a ramen place by me. I was like, I'm going to fucking try that ramen place. I went online and looked at the prices. It was like $16 for ramen.
Yeah. I have a ramen place by my office, and I'm like, nah. No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that.
I'll do it eventually. It's like, you get the sticker shock. You're like, God damn it, fuck that. I'm not going to pay $50 for ramen.
When you can spend like 30 cents for a package of ramen.
Given the quality is going to be vastly different.
Right. 100%. But you know what? I enjoy it. I like it. These are actually jalapeno cheddar brats, and they were quite tasty in there.
Sometimes if I have ramen, I take up like deli meat and I just rip it up or chop it up.
I've done that before too.
I throw in arugula.
Yeah, like some
Fuck, I might do that tonight.
Ham lunch meat, like just the sliced ham, just cut it up. It's good. It's good stuff. Or even chicken, yeah. Do it all the time. I like it. I got more, but I'm gonna let you go next with something.
I'll be fast. I'm getting kind of repetitive with my stuff.
It's all good.
But at least yesterday after flag football, I got my favorite pizza because I wasn't sure if that was our last game or if we're making the playoffs, but I decided to get my favorite pizza on the way out. But
okay,
put me up on the screen there.
Oh shit! There it is.
Saturday when I got Filipino food. I got the leftover breakfast they had for the tocino. I don't even know if that's pork or that was chicken. I'm gonna say that was pork.
I'm pretty sure it's usually pork.
No, they have both. They have pork and they have chicken.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
And then they have the leftovers. I go there like early lunchtime, and they still have the leftover breakfast of Tostitos. So I'm like, dude, I love that shit, dude. I might start getting that and making it at home because it's well, you know what? I don't do rice though. Fuck, I don't, and fucking arugula is not gonna cut it. I need rice with that shit.
Yeah,
God damn, that's
you
good
can't,
stuff.
It's got to soak up all that flavor and oil and stuff.
Something about that Tostito, that's really good. And up there in the corner, if that's what the hell is that? What did I? Oh, that's menudo. Menudo that did not have liver in it.
Colorado
very happy about that. Very happy about that. And then I didn't get soup this time because it looked like they were running low on it, so I didn't want to freaking bother them for that. Have the portion that. Plus, I was going to a movie right after, so I didn't want to eat too much and have to poop.
Yeah.
Well, I was gonna poop before, but I didn't want it to poop.
You know, not
before
to pee
during.
Yeah. Cool. Man, that Tostito looks delicious, dude. Oh man, I might have to go. I might have to go get some Filipino food tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see.
I might get it tomorrow. I don't know.
The closest thing to Filipino I had in the last week was I forgot. No, it was actually Filipino. I forgot we had it frozen in the freezer, so I took it out and made me some pan de sal sandwiches.
Yeah.
Got the
I stay away
egg.
from the Filipino bread. It's kind of funny where I get my Filipino food. It's Seafood City, and they have bakeries in there too. And I just make sure I just fucking walk straight past and don't look at anything in there because shit gets real. I see Shopao, and I'm like, nope. I remember 8 years ago when I got addicted to Shopao and I got fat.
Yeah.
I was addicted to Polverone too. God, Polverone was so good because they made this cookies and cream type Polverone. Holy shit, man! I was pushing the boundaries of diabetes.
That sounds awesome.
They just have a bunch of. They have what do they call it? It's pan de sal with it's like Shopao, but it's made with pan de sal bread. And
I know what you're talking about.
In it. There's there's like chicken. There's pork adobo in it or chicken adobo in it.
Let's see if I can remember.
Or they'll have some other shit in it, like some other type of meat. I'm like, I had it one time, and I was like, whoa, this is dangerous shit. But they have that, and it's fresh. And then they have stuff like, not really my thing, but Filipinos love it. It's that banana that's covered in, I don't know if it's caramelized or something. Turon?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. I probably pronounced that piss poorly.
The other one you weren't talking about ensaimada because you're talking about something
I don't think they have ensaimada. You know what? They probably have ensaimada. I just I make sure not to look at it.
Yeah, that's probably
because there are two bakeries. There's one on the right, and then there's a Jollibee on the left, and then after Jollibee there's another bakery. So I have to make sure to not look at what they have there.
Yeah.
Yeah, they absolutely have ensaimada. I just make sure I kind of got in the habit of not looking at it.
Yeah, Mom actually got me this pan de sal last time I was in Chicago. But it was such a big package, like we put half of it in the fridge and then half of it in the freezer so it wouldn't go bad. And to be honest, I just kind of forgot about it after I ate the first half. And Ashley doesn't really eat bread, so she hasn't been eating it. She likes it a lot.
That's kind of why I stay away from the pan de sal.
Yeah. But I was like, we should eat that. So I pulled out and I've been making my breakfast with it. This is egg, sausage, and pepper jack cheese. And then I ran out of pepper jack cheese, so I made again. This is actually this morning. I just took I took a string cheese.
What?
And cut it up and put it on there, and it
melt it.
Yeah, the gooiness is good. I didn't go anywhere today because I was just so exhausted from the week that I just didn't end up going anywhere. But I wanted to go out and get some Spam and make a egg Spam and cheese.
That's kind of been floating around in my head. It's like, what if I just cook Spam?
Yeah,
I haven't had it in a couple of decades.
And I would probably just make the whole thing, because it comes in that the tin it comes in.
Yeah.
I'd probably just make the whole thing, and then whatever I don't eat, just bring it to work and eat that for lunch, and it would be delicious. So yeah, had me some pan de sal. Had a pretty big week of eating, to be honest. You're gonna like this one. This was my on the go meal, and I didn't realize it was still available. The double fish fillet. The double fillet o fish. Yeah, baby.
That cost $15?
Huh?
That cost $15?
No, it was like $6. It was just from McDonald's.
Is there only one slice of cheese?
No, there's one on the bottom too.
Oh, nice.
See it kind of peeking out there.
Okay.
So it was pretty good. And then because I have so many McDonald's points, I actually ended up having using points to get a regular fillet of fish because I didn't get any fries or anything like that. So that was kind of. We had the late softball games, and I got out of the office late, so I had like an hour and a half to kill. So I had that for dinner before playing softball. And yeah, I did have to go to the bathroom before I played. So
I'm late to football a lot because I'm like, I gotta poop again. I gotta make sure I get it out before the game.
Yeah, that was that's kind of what I did for Friday. Wednesday had the street tacos because Wednesday is at a place where one of the teams in our league, they make tacos, and God, they're so good. I actually got 4, and then I was like, oh, I should take a picture. And man, they are just so damn good. And I mean, 4 tacos like that cost me $10. Like that's a damn good meal for $10. Good authentic street tacos. Man, they were quite tasty. And then the other thing we did this week was we went out to dinner with our friends Mikey and Lillian to celebrate Mikey's and Ashley's birthdays. So they're pretty close together. Ashley's was July 25th. Sorry, June 25th. And Mikey's birthday is actually on the 4th of July. So he was born on the 4th of July. But we went to a nice Italian restaurant. They got to, I don't have it on screen yet. They got to blow out a little candle. They just did one candle because Mikey didn't really want cake, so they did that. And then we got a couple of other desserts. What else did we get? Let me start over here. This was awesome. So they do this thing called tableside mozzarella. So they basically make the mozzarella right in front of you, and then they plate it on like a little bit of salad with like these are heirloom tomatoes, dude. It's not a protein heavy dish, obviously. It was kind of my favorite thing that we had. It was so good. Fresh mozzarella with some olive oil, some balsamic vinegar. Man, that was probably my favorite thing there. And then this is what I got. It was a
big chunk of meat.
Big old.
Actually, it looks smaller now. Is that a drumstick?
Yeah, it's a pork hock. Is what it is, but it's not the one with like the bone marrow on it. And then it was on a. You can't see it because of all the sauce. It was on a bed of
yeah.
risotto.
At first, it looks like a big chunk of meat, then you realize that most of that is sauce.
Yeah, I mean it was a good size. Like that's not a small plate. But yeah, there was some carrots, green beans, risotto. I wish it would have had. I wish they would have sauced it and then just put it on a bed of risotto without all the soupiness of it, and just had a little more risotto. But it was really good. The service was awesome. This was a little heavy. I actually ended up taking quite a bit of that home because I eat most of the appetizers. And I mean, I'm telling you, this thing was hearty, but it was so hot out. It was a little bit heavy, so I didn't finish it. This is something Ashley got for us to share. This is kind of the same meat, like the meat from that ham hock, with stuffed raviolis. So it was a little bit lighter. I don't know. It was pretty good. Those two things we ended up bringing half of each home, and I ate them for dinner. Then Ashley had I think this was like a veal chop, cooked a certain way. I can't remember, but it was pretty good too. What else do we have? That's them blowing out the candle. That's my street tacos. I think that might be it for my food this week. Yeah. So yeah, big week of eating. That pork hock was pretty good. It was actually to be honest, it was better the second time. Like with all that sauce on it. When I warmed it up for dinner, it actually, to me, it almost got better. It was like almost like a good stew meat, where the more you cook it, like, or chili, like the more you reheat it, the
I bet
better
it'd be
it
better
gets.
with white rice.
I almost did that. I seriously almost did that, but there was still some risotto in there, so I'm like, I don't know if I want to mix it. So it was a thought that crossed my mind, though. So, but yeah,
something on the sugary side. So last episode, I said I think I'm getting sick. Guess what? I got sick.
Oh no!
I was sick all this past week. I worked from home from Monday to Wednesday, and then I went into work Thursday and Fridays. We typically work from home. I should have stayed home on Thursday though. I feel like I went back too early, but I was feeling a lot better. But it's kind of like, I don't know if I'm kind of pushing the boundaries here of, letting me work from home. But so I don't know what I had. It wasn't COVID because I tested myself. Well, the test that was like a year expired. A year and a half expired, said I don't have COVID. So I'm going to trust that. But it didn't feel like COVID. It started to feel like this is either the flu or COVID or something like that. And then usually the next couple of days turned into hell. But it didn't go that way. So I kind of trusted the test.
Yeah.
More like I trusted my feeling. But it was like my sinuses were not doing well. It was painful sinus pressure. Probably like where you're doing right now. For your listeners, Gerard's blowing his nose.
Sorry, I thought I muted myself.
But something I realized, I just remembered today, is that when I have sore sinuses or allergies, and I don't get allergies much out here in California. It's like once every 7 years. What really helps me is fucking ice cream. Because that cold really helps with like soothing the sore sinuses.
That's awesome.
So I was like, fuck dude, I'm getting some fucking ice cream today. And I went to Trader Joe's and they had like 14 ounces. And I was like, no, that's not gonna do it. That's too small. So I went to Target and got I think a 1.5 pint.
It looked like a gallon.
1.5 pint of cookies and cream. Cookies and cream that's my favorite ice cream.
Go to.
So I'm kind of juiced up on cookies and cream ice cream. I haven't had dinner, but I've had cookies and cream ice cream, and then I'm drinking. My first time drinking alcohol since last week.
Right.
So, I'm gonna have a fun night in that toilet.
Well, at least you didn't. Yeah, hang on.
You should get some ice cream, dude.
You know what? I'm gonna have ice cream after this. But at least it wasn't the Skyline chili that made you sick.
That might be my dinner.
Nice. Well, I mean,
I'm gonna have a great night tonight.
I don't know if you saw this, but for the second year in a row, Skyline chili is the number one. What is this? The best regional fast food restaurant in the country. This is according to USA Today.
You call that fast food?
I mean, they have a drive-through.
That's true.
So,
probably because I elevate Skyline to another level.
I'm with you too.
I'm like, don't call it fast food, motherfucker. That's fight words.
It is fast, but it's better than like. I guess to me, there's different levels of like fast food, right? There's like your McDonald's and Wendy's and Burger King.
Yeah.
Then you've got like.
I guess Chipotle's fast food.
Chipotle's, yeah. But yeah, and then even the Inquirer.
Probably belongs more in
that Skyline Chili named number one regional fast food
Good for them.
chain again. So
I might have to go tomorrow to get more Skyline because I think I want to have it tonight.
Nice. I wish they had it around here. I'm kind of craving like a good chili spaghetti, but I don't know anywhere that sells it here. So I'll have to look that up because that would be good.
That's a shame. How did California? Well, California's got a lot of transplants. I was like, how did California get it? We're so far away. You're like 2,000 miles closer.
Yeah. how did you just like? I get that you're in the eastern part of the Midwest, but how did you just skip the entire rest of the Midwest and go all the way to California?
Weird. That's very weird.
Strange.
They're just looking at demographics. Like, there are a lot of fucking people in Southern California. They're from everywhere.
That's weird. But yeah, that was the news for food. Moving on to kind of an ode to my personal project, a little bit of adventurism, and I like to call it Hey Dad, Watch This, which is my personal project YouTube channel. If you'd like to go check it out, please do.
Keep talking, I get a drink.
All right. I'll be honest, I don't have a lot this week. I have some video from my games, but I didn't get to go camping or wheeling or anything, so don't have much there. But where'd it go? I do have some stuff up. Let's see if I can find it for you. There we go. If you get a chance, I'd love for you to check it out, and I will show you what that looks like. This is the channel right here. You'll notice that I kind of started with the adventures and camping and wheeling, but those trips are a little bit far and few between lately, so I'm starting to add in some of the softball stuff. These are a lot of short videos, different guys to play with, some of the things we did, and then I'm actually going to get into, as of this last week, do some kind of condensed game video. So stay tuned for that. Check that out. I didn't get my Wednesday games too much because, quite frankly, we didn't play that well. So turned the camera off and just decided to omit that one for this week. But we had a good night last night, Friday night. Started off a little slow. Won the first game we played double headers. We won the first game by 2 runs, and then kind of ran the table the second game and won by about 15. So
hey, how'd you make that logo?
Good old Chat GPT, baby. I did. Went through a few renditions of it, but yeah, it was kind of cool. I like it. So, but yeah, that's my channel. Hey Dad, watch this. How'd you guys do in football this week?
We won, but I think, and I don't know for certain, it should have been a forfeit by the other team, based on the fact that most of them didn't show up. And so a previous team that played is subbed in for the other team, and it was without a doubt past the maximum amount of players you're allowed to have sub. But we just kept playing as if it was a real game, and one of our teammates actually went up to the ref and said, "Hey, is this a forfeit? Because look at the players." And he goes, I don't know right now." I said, "Like, okay, well, guess what? Let's fucking kick their ass." Mm-hmm. So we played them. They're a team that we played before, but we lost to them. Well, the people that were subbing in. So we won by a decent amount.
No.
Not like we didn't kill them, we just won by a decent amount. So
hey, winning's winning, baby.
That was the last regular season game of the season. So I don't know if we are in the playoffs. I'm going to keep my eye on the app and see what they post. So I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on for next Friday.
When it's something like that where you get to keep playing or you're done, you're eliminated, I'd probably protest the game just because, dude, I paid to be here, so I want to play as much as possible.
Well, if we would have lost, we would have probably pointed out, hey, you want to check to see who's on that other team?
Yeah.
Because I'm counting 2 actual players that are actually on the team. Everyone else is a sub. But we kind of wanted to let it play out, and then we were tied for last place. It's like a 2 or 3-way tie, mm-hmm. And we wanted to get. What they do look at how many points you score as far as like who if you're tied for last, who has more points, and then they put it
it's a point differential thing.
Yeah,
so
kind of like what they do in hockey.
Yeah, we do the same thing for
We definitely want to play how we want to play. And we had one sub. And we actually, while we had one sub, we actually had one guy who was supposed to replace our starting quarterback because our starting quarterback not been playing well. We had one guy who he was going to come in later on as to relieve the starting quarterback. He caught a touchdown, but he bobbled it. I'm like, oh, he bobbled, whatever. But he broke his finger.
He what?
He broke his finger.
Oh shoot, that sucks.
Or something. So he was on the sidelines, and then he's like, "I gotta leave." I think he's gonna get it checked out.
Like this isn't good.
We stayed with
fingers pointing the wrong direction.
We stayed with the quarterback that we, we're close to firing because he has been playing good. He played decently yesterday though, last night.
That's cool.
So he kind of won, some graces back, but I'd still rather have the option of you go with this guy, you go with this guy.
Fair enough.
I wanted to, like, after the past couple of games where I didn't play well, I was dead set on having a really good game. Like, I'm going to fucking come out there. Because it was not a very good team, given I thought we were going to play the team that was scheduled to play and not have a bunch of stuff. But then I got sick, and I was like, I was even like, should I even play? Because, I'm recovering, but I'm not fully recovered. I'm like, I'm recovered, but I'm not like at the point where I'm like, I can, run sprints and shit. But I went in anyways, and I actually felt better afterwards. I was like, dude, exercise does a body good.
Yeah. I need to just force myself to get in the gym when I'm feeling tired because I feel like it would help my energy levels for sure.
Yeah. But I didn't play awesome. I just kind of was, more background. So I wanted to play better, but I got sick, and then it wasn't even the scheduled team. So didn't get to do exactly what I wanted to do, but we won. I don't know if we were playing another game, which I'm kind of like, whatever, if we get to play, I'd like to play another game.
Yeah.
I'm also thinking about, like, I got to get up early and get my ass down to San Diego. Actually, no, I'm going to get my ass to the Irvine train station, take the train from Orange County down to San Diego, downtown San Diego.
Right on.
Early in the morning.
Comic-Con. Yeah, that's funny. You're skipping football. I'm skipping softball next week, too.
I won't skip. We're playing. I'm playing.
Oh, I gotcha. I won't be there because I'll be flying out that morning. So, but yeah. So, yeah. Speaking of, since we are talking about Little Adventures, Ashley and I are taking a trip next weekend. It's actually her birthday trip that she wanted to do for her 40th birthday. So we are going to see the Backstreet Boys in Las Vegas playing at the Sphere. So yeah, flying out Friday morning. I think the show is Saturday night, and then I think we're going to take Sunday and have a little fun and then come back Monday morning. So yeah, doing a little 40th birthday trip for Ashley next week. So again, check out my channel. We'll probably put a few things up there on that, and then we'll take a look at it when we get back in 2 weeks. Excuse me.
But I mentioned I'm going to Comic-Con because something I typically do every year.
Yeah, that's gonna be cool.
Well, I don't go inside Comic-Con. I go to the outside parts that you don't have to, pay hundreds of thousands of dollars to get into. But there was one year, this is several years ago, I'm going to say 2016, 17. I was at San Diego Comic-Con, the area around there. And there was a party for, there was a pretty popular YouTube channel called Screen Junkies back then. And they're still around now. They're just not in the same capacity.
Don't they do like the movie reviews?
Their big thing is honest trailers. But
okay.
And we'll kind of get to why they're not so prevalent right now anymore. But I knew they're having a show and a party. I was like, okay, cool. I'm gonna try to get into that. I forgot how much it costs to get in. But I was like, I don't want to pay that. So I was kind of wet. I just kind of floated around the area where they were gonna have it, And then at some point, like after they let people in, they said, "Hey, you want to come in?" I'm like, "How much does it cost?" He goes, "Oh no, it's free. We're just trying to fill the seats." I'm like, "Okay, cool." So I got in. Got to the show. You know, that was a year that I was cosplaying as Aladdin at San Diego Comic Con. Dude, that costume was money. Whenever I was Aladdin, I couldn't walk anywhere because people were freaking taking pictures of me, or they wanted me to stop and pose.
That's awesome, dude.
And that happened at work too, because I did that for Halloween where I was Aladdin. Then I go to San Diego Comic Con. I was like, "Fuck, I'm just dressed up as Aladdin." Okay, we're gonna go way back. We're gonna go back a couple years where when I first started going to Comic Con, I had a friend that was living in La Jolla. She moved from Newport to La Jolla. I went there with my roommate, and I was like, "You know, I'm gonna bring my Aladdin costume." And we went down to downtown San Diego. I put on my Aladdin costume, and then my roommate turns to our friend Sarah, and he goes, I bet 5 people ask for a picture with Alex. She goes, "No one's gonna want a picture with Alex." So we took an Uber down. We got out of the Uber. As soon as we got out of the Uber, someone wants a picture with me.
That's awesome.
It was just like, dude, it was like 10 people within the first like 30 minutes that we were there. So I didn't even know how many people. But fast forward to a couple years later when I went there to that Screen Junkies party, and it was actually starts off as a show that they're gonna put on YouTube. So they had the show, they had people, celebrities, they had movie makers, whatever. And I'm out there and I'm in the audience, and there's a couple next to me. They start talking like, "Hey, are you staying for the party?" I'm like, "I don't know yet, dude. I take the train down, and I gotta be on that last train." That's knocked over that finger. Oops. I gotta be on the next train going back up from downtown San Diego back up to Orange County. Like, "Oh, okay, well, just so you know, there's gonna be a party," and I forgot the name of the actor, Elijah Wood. Like, Frodo Baggins, like Elijah Wood's gonna be the DJ at the party. I'm like, "Really? Okay, well, that's something." I don't know if I'm gonna, miss my ride home just for that. So I'm watching the show, and then I think I went to, I think they had drinks and food there. So I went to the table to get like a drink. They didn't get back to my seat, and someone that works for Screen Junkies, he pulled me aside. He goes, "Hey, I want you to come up on stage." Like,
hell yeah, dude.
Okay, whatever. What am I gonna do? He goes, "We'll tell you when you get up there." So they're actually grabbing the people in the audience to help out with some part of the show is kind of like a game show they're gonna do. So me and some other people from the audience go into the back of the stage, and we're getting the rundown on what's gonna happen. Like we each have to hold up a sign or whatever. So I'm like, okay, whatever. And then it came to the part where we go on there, and it's a part of the show where they have like, I forgot who was on there. They had some celebrities on there. They had Doug Benson was on there. Absolutely, Doug Benson was on there. And a guy named...
Who's Doug Benson?
Doug Benson, the comedian.
Oh, I was trying to think of like an actor from a superhero movie.
No, and then Tony, I don't know how to pronounce his last name. Tony Ravioli. He was in all the Spider-Man movies, the more recent Spider-Man movies. He plays Flash Gordon. He was on there because he's trying to promote the movies and shit. Plus some other people who I don't remember who else was on there. But we're on there. They brought us up on stage because we're gonna hold up signs to help them with the show. And fucking Doug Benson looks at me and he has to say something. He's Doug Benson. He goes, for some reason, he just goes, "I'm pretty sure Aladdin is an alcoholic." This is what he said to me. I was like, "Nah, I don't have a mic, so I can't respond," but that's the thing he said. So over there, we did the show. I don't remember too much of what happened, but then the show ends, and I was like, "You know what? I'm gonna fucking stay for the after party, or at least up until when I have to leave." So I stayed for the after party. It's full of like YouTube influencers that cover entertainment and movies, TV shows.
Were your friends able to get into the after party with you?
Oh, I went solo.
Oh,
that was a year that my friends were like, "Hey, I want to go to Comic-Con too." And then when it came to going to Comic-Con,
bailed.
Like, I don't feel like going. Like, okay. I was like, "Fuck, I'm just gonna go by myself." So
Gotcha.
I'd stay for the after party. Frodo Baggins is fucking DJing the after party. It's full of the YouTube influencers that cover entertainment. I missed my train going back to San Diego.
What'd you do? Get a hotel or what? Uber it all the way back?
You're not getting a hotel in San Diego during Comic-Con. Absolutely, that's not going to happen if you try. And then for some reason, because I'm buying drinks while I'm at the party, I'm not that far from my home. I'm not far from Orange County, but my credit card got flagged for.
Oh shit!
You know when you travel. This is back in like 2016, 2017. You know when you travel, something go.
Yeah.
There's a lot of spending going on, and far from your home, so we're gonna cut it off. And went, well, that's fucking shitty.
Yeah, and then they text you to like verify, but if you don't see the text, then it's like.
No.
Screwed.
This is before they didn't text me.
Oh.
This is probably before they started doing that. So I had to kind of switch off to using my debit card when I was buying drinks, and then like, okay, how do I get home from downtown San Diego? Like, I'm gonna Uber. All right, cool. That's gonna be expensive. So I call. I'm trying to get Uber, and my credit card's getting denied. Like,
shit.
So I think I don't think I knew that until I was actually in the Uber, and they're like, your credit card's getting denied. I was like, shit. So I had to switch to my debit card, and I'm not exactly sober at the time. This is happening. So I had to like kind of drug my way into it.
Jesus.
Switching my cards on my Uber app, and it's dark too because it's nighttime. So I'm trying to do this in the car. And I had to take that journey home from San Diego to Orange County. I'm pretty sure I went straight home because there was no way I was going to Uber to the train station and then drive home after drinking. I'm pretty sure I Ubered straight home. And then since I drank a lot, I had to pee in the middle of the Uber.
Oh,
so
no.
I had to tell the Uber driver, I'm like, can we pull off to this restaurant so I can go to the bathroom? He's like, okay. And I'm like, I hope he stays.
Yeah, dude, you gotta fucking bail on you.
I go to the bathroom. Luckily, he was pretty solid. He stayed, and I peed. He took me the rest of the way home, and then I probably went and got my card the next day. But
hope you gave him a good tip.
So there was that show, and I'm like, great. There's a show with Doug Benson and Tony Ravioli. I'm like, when are they going to post this shit up? Because it's usually if it's SDCC, San Diego Comic-Con show, they try to do it close to when that happens. But when you have bigger names on there, they're like, okay, we want to drop this strategically.
Is it Ravioli?
Yeah, I'm not pronouncing it right.
Okay, it's like
kind of Middle Eastern looking.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's him. So
this
I'm
guy.
like, when are they going to post this shit? That's him. Yep. When are they going to post this shit up? They're probably waiting strategically because they tried a lot of San Diego Comic-Con content to work the YouTube algorithm and whatnot, and they're probably waiting for this big one because it has Doug Benson and Tony Ravioli, whatever his name is. That's going to get a lot of views because it has some celebrities in it. Okay, cool. I'm waiting patiently for them to post a video, and then while the days or while the weeks, the months go by, the head of Screen Junkies gets canceled because of he was pretty scummy.
Oh.
And then the whole Screen Junkies thing kind of went downhill. The whole channel, and people were.
So it never got posted.
Maybe there's something else that was going on because maybe it was tied up into some copyright infringement potentially, or some other legal shit. Because when you throw in a show that has celebrities and movie creators and all this other shit. Sometimes things can get said that they don't want to be exposed, and they were like, oops, we don't want that said, or we didn't want this show, and so they're like, remove this part, and then remove this part, and then they'd be like, maybe just remove the whole thing. So maybe that could have been happened. I think it's more related to the creator getting canceled.
I was say there's associations they didn't want to have on there that they just had to cancel.
I think
the
it was
whole
the
thing,
creator being canceled.
Imagine.
I mean, definitely it led to his divorce. Just say that. It led to his divorce. The channel's still around with some of the same people, but it's nowhere near what it was before. And that creator, that guy that got canceled, that started Screen Junkies, he started his own channel, and I think he gets it's not going to be, it's not as big as what Screen Junkies was, which is kind of sad because Screen Junkies was fucking awesome.
I remember that. I didn't realize it had disappeared.
Yep. All because their creator got canceled. Well, he deserved to get canceled. He did some shitty shit. So that was
Doesn't look like it's too bad to get in, by the way.
The what? Don't look at those prices. That's not valid.
I'll say, are these all sold out and you got to go to like...
That was sold out like...
Scalpers?
That was sold out like 11 months ago.
Oh, okay.
What I was going to try to do was I was going to try to get on as a media coverage. But I don't have enough followers. I don't have enough
credentials
in existence for enough times. So I was like, maybe more likely I'll try to do 2026 Comic-Con as media coverage. Which
could you do like be a volunteer?
Someone told me to do that. If you can volunteer, I did sign up as a volunteer, and they said you're probably not getting in because there's so many of them.
So many people that are volunteering.
Exactly.
That's fair. That's fair.
So this year, kind of same thing. I'm just gonna go there. I'm not gonna go in San Diego Comic-Con into the convention center. I'm just gonna be around downtown San Diego, because they have a lot of shit going on. It's packed. It's actually pretty cool. They actually have a lot of.
I'll say, is it just like a big old party in the streets then? Like outside of Comic-Con?
For the most part, a lot of people just having fun. It's like, I heard people say it's Disneyland for adults, which is kind of true. But it also caters to younger kids.
Oh, okay.
But you do have like offsite what they call activations. The only problem is that they get the lines for these activations are very, very long, and there's no way you're gonna want to stand there. I got there a lot earlier last year. I went straight to the activation I wanted to go to. I said, "How long is the wait?" And they said 4 hours. And I said, "Bye."
Yeah.
I'm not waiting 4 hours for this.
I'm good.
So probably some of this year, it's like I'm going to go to the activations that are just not as high in demand. Last year I went to I forgot what it was, some movie that flopped, but they gave you it was free and they gave me alcohol. So I was like, cool.
There you go.
This year I'll do the same. I haven't really thought too much about if I'm cosplaying or not. Cosplaying gets very hot there. So you're very strategic if you're cosplaying, because it's gonna be like, if you cosplay, you got to know that it's gonna be very hot. And you see people do cosplay when they're outside, they're suffering. They're like, I'm so hot, I'm just taking off some of this costume. So I might do like I was at a Hot Topic earlier today, and I saw a X-Men like jersey. I was like, dude, I could do like a casual Cyclops if I want to do that. So I might do that, but you
don't want to do Wonder Woman again?
No, I never did Wonder Woman for Comic-Con. I did Wonder Woman for Halloween and
okay,
for my first NFL football game. But for Comic-Con, I might do. The thing about doing casual Cyclops is if I have my Cyclops visor on, I'm gonna get some nasty ass tan lines.
Yeah.
Also, with the jersey, I'm gonna get a nasty ass tan line. It's gonna look like I'm wearing a tank top right now.
Mm-hmm.
And I tan easily. It'll look like I have a bra on if I take off my shirt. That's what someone told me in college, like, because I was wearing a wife beater and I was outside, and afterwards I have my shirt on. Because you look like you're wearing a bra.
So you're like, that's because I can actually get a tan.
Yeah, well,
give me 20 minutes. It'll go away.
Southeast Asian guy, so he can tan too.
Oh, fair enough.
Tomorrow, I've been trying to make sure. Today, I wanted to stay home a lot more, but I kind of just wanted to go out also because I'm still semi-recovering from being sick. But tomorrow, I kind of want to recover too, but I also want to kind of do stuff for Comic-Con. I want to go back to a Hot Topic and see if they saw that jersey, because it's a jersey I like. Like, that's cool. Like, comment like, dude, that's a cool jersey.
Yeah, why not?
It's not super expensive.
It's cool because you would wear it for more than just Comic-Con anyway.
Yeah, I'd wear it just for like walking around. I'd be like, look at that fucking nerd. He likes X-Men. So I might do that tomorrow. I want to do that early so I can get home and just like, I need a day where I either clean up my fucking dirty ass apartment, because I was sick for a week and now everything's backed up, laundry, dishes. Given if I was not sick, it would probably be backed up with laundry and dishes also. So I kind of want to take care of that, but I also want to get stuff ready for.
Dude, you should vlog or get some video that we can check out like when we come back in 2 weeks.
I did last year. I have a video on I Play Nerd that's about going to Comic-Con.
Oh,
it's one of the very few times that I appear on camera.
Yeah, well, we'll take a look at that when we get back.
Views.
So what?
But I'll do it again this year.
Yeah, we'll check it out. We'll check it out.
It does with me going on a train and be like, I'm on a train, and I get to Comic-Con and I walk around.
Speaking of, if you're wondering where he would post that, besides when we review it on this show, that would be on his personal project called I Play Nerd. Pretty much all about the comics and the toys. When we do our segment here, we expand that a little bit because I'm not as knowledgeable on the cool toys, but I have my own version of toys and technology and stuff I get on Amazon. Didn't really get anything new this week that I can share with you, but I did see that the Philadelphia Eagles had their ring ceremony and they got some new toys. Their rings. I don't know if you saw this. This is actually on X, on Twitter. So this was their new ring design. It says World Champions. It's got the 2 trophies because they won back in 2017? 2018. So yeah, they've got that on the top, and then on the side it's got Eagles Super Bowl 50, whatever we're on. 56, 57, something like that. Jalen Hurts has his number on the side. And then the inside is engraved. I know this is a small picture, but it's got like all the scores of the playoff games. I don't know if this is helping.
Nice. That's going to be horrible to try to read.
Yeah. So, yeah. So, good shit. Congratulations, Philadelphia Eagles. In the Super Bowl, the rings look very cool. They already did it, yeah. They already had the ring ceremony. That was earlier this week.
Do it for the season, so they could have do it in front of the fans.
No, it's like a whole party. Like they do something at the stadium too, like in front of the fans, but they actually have like a private event. Like the Chiefs did the same thing. Yeah. So they got some new toys and yeah. Little bling bling, little hardware. But yeah, that's pretty much what I got for this week's segment. What do you have for us?
Oh, speaking of rings.
Uh-oh.
I got a Green Lantern ring from Super.
Hey!
And in true fashion, first thing that happened when I opened this thing is I dropped it on the floor and broke it. So I spent some time looking for the pieces, and I have super glue. So I glue the piece together, and then a few hours ago I was looking at it going, there's another piece missing. I gotta find it. And I started to look for it.
How much was it? Do you just get another one?
I might just take it back tomorrow and be like, I changed my mind. And then return it and then buy another one.
Well, luckily we don't have that many followers yet, so nobody should rat you out here.
I had to go all the way to a further part of Irvine because I was actually out in the further part of Irvine to watch a movie. We'll talk about that part later too. Where I got it from a Hot Topic there. And then after I broke it, and I was closer to home. I was like, I went to the Hot Topic closer to me, and they don't carry it. So I was like, fuck. So I might go back to Irvine tomorrow. I'll find an excuse to go to Irvine for whatever reason. It's because I really want a non-broken Green Lantern ring.
Yeah.
I'm actually glad it. Green Lantern usually he holds it. He puts it in his middle finger. This is, and I can get one that's big enough for my middle finger. It just costs a lot more. It's like $60 if you want to get it customized. But at Hot Topic, and you have to buy that online through some special store. But at Hot Topic, they have the same one. It's just you don't get to choose your size. It's just small, super small, and it's on a necklace. Oh. So I was watching people review it, and like, it only fits on my pinky. I'm like, all right, dude, I'm not gonna spend $60 just to get a ring that I'm gonna wear once a year.
on the wrong finger.
I'm gonna put on my pinky when I want to wear it, and that's it. Because it's $60 versus $14. So I went to Hot Topic and got it. It actually fits on my ring finger. So it's not just my pinky. It doesn't fit my middle finger like Green Lanterns wear it, but it fits on my ring finger. So that's how I'd wear it. And so I might take it back tomorrow. I got to try to jimmy the packaging to make it look like it wasn't open.
Yeah. Or just exchange it, or return and then buy it again or something. I don't know.
I might return. I might buy the new one and then see if I can return this one, the broken one, to Hot Topic that's closer to me, even if it's not all that close. The one that doesn't carry it and be like, "Hey, I got this," you know.
Yeah.
I got this from Irvine. Can I return it here? And usually they say yes, and they'll figure out from there.
Yeah.
But I might go to Irvine anyway, just because Fantastic Four is being released. Actually, no. I'll watch that in Newport Beach. I don't know. I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out because I like having Green Lantern rings. So nice. That's one. Other one. I got a crypto plushie.
I was about to ask you about that earlier, and I wanted to wait. You got a crypto plushie. Right on.
Might get another one. Just another one I want to get where he looks a little bit different. This one's kind of like, let's give him big eyes so he looks so cute. I was like, I gotta get a crypto because crypto is awesome. He definitely stole the show.
Right on. Crypto the super dog.
Something I've been chasing for 2 years. So obviously I'm a big fan of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, but I'm not a fan of all the iterations of them because there was the 1980. First, it was a comic book, a very, very violent comic book, a very adult comic book. They translated it into a very kid-friendly TV show in 1986, 7, whatever it was. Whenever I started liking it. Then they also had they did revivals, they did reboots in 2003, which is one that I kind of liked, and they also did it in like 2010 or 12, and I didn't like the other ones after 2003.
No,
even 2003 when it's like, yeah, I'll watch it, but I didn't buy any toys or anything like that. But then they had in 2023 they had a movie called Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: Mutant Mayhem. Absolutely loved it. Got the action figures, which were also cheap. So I was like, hey, this is low investment. I'm not paying $20 for a figure. I'm paying like $10. But there's one figure I couldn't get, and that was April O'Neil because if you bought her, it was like a multi-pack. We had to buy like 7 figures. For some reason, her single card figure you couldn't get in the United States. It's only available overseas. And then my buddy from my buddy who actually convinced me to start buying these action figures for the new Ninja Turtles movie, he found one a couple months ago. But as far as I knew, he lived in Idaho. As far as I knew, it was not brought to the United States. And I just happened to go to Walmart today, and I fucking found it after fucking
nice.
I got April.
Why does she look like a chub?
Because she's a little heavy. There is a little bit of controversy because there are multiple versions of this figure. One where, get out of the way, she's black. The figure, there are 2 versions. One where she's black, one where she's less black. And I'm like, is that do we need to talk about this? Is it like we saved money on paint or?
So the one you just held up kind of looked like
little mulatto.
Well, and she kind of looks like the girl from Scooby-Doo. Velma. Yeah. I'm like, why does that look like Velma dressed up as April O'Neil?
No, it's April O'Neil. By the way, that movie's awesome. I love that movie.
I haven't seen that movie, so maybe it's closer to the character than I realize.
Yeah. So I got that, and then on sale, I'm a big X-Men fan. I got Professor X in this like kind of tactical gear.
Yeah, but he's walking.
Yeah. Well, he's in the Savage Land where he can walk. And I'm all about the X-Men from the 90s and before. After the 90s, I don't like X-Men as much. 2000s, 2010s, it falls off for me. So this came out. I was like, cool, I like that. And I'm like, I'm not going to pay regular price for that. So it was 50% off today. And I was like, there you go. It was 30% off. And I was like, no, not yet. And then it's 50% off. And I said, now's the right time to pull the trigger.
There you go.
So I got this. And I'm going to see if I can put him on a wheelchair. But
I just forgot how to walk.
But that's kind of my toy haul and my other shit haul for so far.
Right on. Well, we're about to move into our next episode, but related to that episode is another piece of bling. Let me find it. Where did I just put that? Cal Raleigh of the Seattle Mariners won the home run derby and took that bad boy home. Look at that bling, baby.
Flavor Flav.
Yeah. Dude, that was awesome. I don't know if you watched that, but it was a fantastic home run derby.
He's the one with the big butt that Pat McAfee announced and sounded really creepy.
Maybe. I don't know. Yeah, because he was a catcher. He is a catcher.
Okay.
So, yeah, kind of walking into transitioning from I Play Nerd. By the way, check that out on YouTube at I Play Nerd. That's Alex's personal project. But we are into What You Watching, and this week, for me, it was about that Midsummer Classic, the Major League Baseball All-Star Game. And if you're going to watch the All-Star Game, you got to watch the night before. Got to check out that home run derby because it was pretty entertaining. I'm just doing stills here because I don't want to get copywritten. But the ending was pretty awesome. By the way, this kid during the final, so that was just coincidence I stopped there. This kid jumped up and robbed a home run from who was in the final? It was gosh dang it, Caminaro. He literally went up and got it. Was like, oh shit! They actually had to review it and count the home run afterwards. But he lost by a good margin, so it was pretty good. It was a pretty good show. Congratulations, Cal Raleigh, on winning the home run derby and the $1 million bonus that comes with it. Oh, and the hardware. Can't forget about the hardware. And then, I don't know if you watched the All-Star Game itself. It was pretty good, too.
Well, obviously I don't have cable anymore, but over at our gym, the apartment gym, they do have a TV that has cable. And people are watching it while walking or working out. And I was like, I want to do that, but I was also sick. So I was like, I don't want to go in there and infect other people. So I watched 30 seconds from outside the gym. And that looked really creepy because there were hot chicks in there. And they're like, hey, why did you watch us? Why did you watch us walk on the treadmill?
Hey, you might have ended up on Joey Swole.
Yeah. Sorry, I have a sinus infection or a cold or something. I just want to watch the All-Star Game. I'm not watching your butts.
It was kind of cool is they tried a few things that I think are going to end up being implemented in the regular season play because it's stuff they're doing in the minor leagues, and that's the it wasn't automated balls and strikes, but it was you could challenge.
Oh, good.
You could challenge it, and that was pretty awesome. They did that a couple times. So the first time, Dave Roberts started laughing about it. But it was a good game. And it went into extra innings. Got our boy PCA in there. The National League came out firing. First couple innings, put a few runs up.
Did he bring back that hat that's blue with a red bill?
That was for the All-Star game. Yeah, that was for the All-Star game.
In the 90s, I thought it looked cool, and then it kind of disappeared.
Yeah, I remember that hat. I had that hat.
That's a cool hat.
Yeah, our boy PCA knocked a double for his All-Star debut. I'll be honest, I thought a few Cubs got kind of snubbed. Seiya Suzuki didn't get selected. He leads the entire league in RBIs at the break. So I don't know how he didn't get selected. I thought Ian Happ could have been up there. Michael Bush is having a season at first base, and he didn't get selected. But we had PCA and Kyle Tucker representing us in the outfield. They started. And then we had a few pitchers in, but I don't think any of them threw.
Do you you don't watch CHGO Sports, do you, on YouTube?
What's it called?
CHGO Sports?
No, I do not. I don't know what that is.
That teams are covered. I watch them mostly for the Bears, but they expand it out to have teams are covered.
Oh yeah, okay. I do watch it every once in a while.
They do the Blackhawks. They do the who am I missing? Bulls. They do the Bulls. So each one of them had a really good series. I need to go back and watch all of them. But each one did a show of what do they call it? Like what if the top 10 what ifs. So each show did top 10 what ifs of the Chicago Bears, Chicago Bulls, Chicago Cubs, Chicago Blackhawks, Chicago Sox, who I don't care about. But it was like one of those like more pertinent to what I pay attention to. Top 10 what ifs of the Chicago Bears. And one of them was to kind of give you a sense of what they're looking at. It said NFL Draft 2017. What if the Bears drafted Patrick Mahomes instead of Mitchell Trubisky? It's stuff like that.
Oh,
but you actually learn.
Yeah.
If you're a fan of all those teams, it's pretty cool to go back and watch. You learn some shit. You're like on the Bears episode. They're like, what if George Halas? Apparently, something happened in Chicago. There's some boat that George Halas was supposed to be on when he was younger that his friends went on that capsized, and like 99% of the people on that boat died.
Oh, shoot.
So it's like, what? But Halas was supposed to be on there, but he was late, so he missed the boat.
Wow.
And Halas is very influential with the Bears, but not just the Bears.
Not just the Bears, the entire NFL.
NFL. So like, what if Halas would have been on that boat and died when he was younger? What would have happened to NFL? Obviously, at that point, it's more like what would happen to NFL, not just what happened to the Bears. What would have happened to NFL? So they run through scenarios like that. So they did that for each team, and then they did an all-inclusive Chicago, like top 10 Chicago sports. What if? So they had the Bulls, Bears, Cubs, whatever. They talk about like Sammy Sosa not getting traded to the Cubs from the Sox. They talk about Michael Jordan not retiring the first time. Obviously, they go to the Bears. They talk about Halas. They talk about 2017 draft. Jim McMahon being healthy that year after the Super Bowl, or Buddy Ryan.
I was saying, there's got to be a Buddy Ryan in there.
Yeah, Buddy Ryan stayed with the Bears after the Super Bowl, the '85 Super Bowl. So they go.
Or Ditka even.
They talk about the Blackhawks stuff. I'm not good on history with Blackhawks.
Yeah.
Cubs, it was like, what if there was no rain delay in the 2016 World Series?
Oh, interesting.
So I kind of want to go back and listen to that. I did the Bears one. I did the all inclusive. I kind of want to go back and like, well, let's go back to the Cubs, specifically the Cubs one, specifically the Bulls one. The Bulls one, there's also like not in addition to what if Jordan didn't retire the first time. There's what if Derrick Rose didn't get injured in whatever year that was, which pretty much ended his career.
There's got to be a few Cubs ones because like ECA was part of the trade for Javi Baez.
Oh, was he?
Yeah.
I think it's a little too early though. It's only his second year, right?
Yeah, but he's in the running for MVP this year.
But there's not enough that hasn't folded. It's gonna be like, well, what if he gets MVP, then he can start talking about, what if.
Yeah, I mean, he's the fastest to 25 home runs and 25 stolen bases. Sorry, second fastest. And I mean, a lot of people believe the Cubs are the best team in the league right now. But yeah, he showed up in the All-Star game in his second year as a starter. By the way, I don't know if you saw this. The All-Star game for the second time and only the second time went into extra innings. Or it was tied at the end of the game.
I saw that. They went to pretty much like a shootout.
Yeah, it was a home runs for the win. So 3 players hit. You select 3 players to hit. They each get 3 swings. And at the end, whoever has the most home runs.
On the National League was one of them. Shohei Ohtani.
Yep. Oh, no. Shohei Ohtani was not in the home run hit off.
Wow.
Swing off.
Why? Because he's not fucking real. He's fucking AI.
He
So I see that fucker in real life. He's not real.
I think he had a single in the game. He wasn't in the home run derby.
Is he pitching this year?
He is. He did not pitch in the All-Star game. There's no way they were going to let him do that.
I wish he was not on the fucking Dodgers. God damn it. I wish he was on the Angels or some other team.
Right? I remember there was like...
hold on. So we're talking about those CHGO Sports what is.
Yeah.
The Anaheim Angels. I'm sorry. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim.
Whatever. Yeah.
Like, even though it hasn't fully unfolded, we already know that's on there. What if the Angels would have retained Shohei Ohtani?
They were never going to, though.
I don't pay attention to baseball, but I gotta ask that question. What the fuck happened? What the fuck happened?
Well, do you know what his contract is with the Dodgers?
A lot of fucking money. But hey,
it's
Angels,
like $600,000 over 10 years. I think most of it's guaranteed, and it's deferred, dude.
Yeah,
they don't even start paying that out until the end of his contract.
He's super rich. But Angels, what were they not able to do?
Win. They had Shohei Ohtani and Mike Trout, and they couldn't win. They couldn't even make the playoffs, dude.
Well, fucking figure it out. Why could they not have figured it out?
And they didn't have the money to retain him.
I'm not a fan of the Dodgers. One, because they're in the same they're in the National League with the Cubs. 2, because since I moved to, we'll call this the Los Angeles area, you kind of realize how shitty their fans have been. Not all of them, but they have done some really shady shit, which has included like people beating people into comas and other shit like that.
Yeah, I remember the Giants fan.
Yeah, that's where I was like, dude, fuck this.
I don't believe that's all Dodgers fans. I think that's just
it's all fans, but I did go to a Dodgers game and not knowing it, and they kind of shot shit my way.
Yeah, I don't care about
Cubs hat.
I don't care about the
I did not get that in San Diego. Went to a Padres game wearing Cubs shit.
Well, most of San Diego's transplants anyway.
Well, a lot of LA's transplants too. Well, LA is fucking big. It has a lot of transplants and a lot of non-transplants.
Yeah, but no, if you get a chance, you should watch that home runs for the win. It was awesome. And by the way,
like a short recap of the All-Star game. I've been meaning to watch that.
Well, tell you what, the hero, former Cub, Kyle Schwarber.
Oh,
I'm still a Kyle Schwarber fan. I thought it was a mistake when they didn't try to re-sign him. I thought he was the guy that they should have tried to re-sign over probably a few other people, because I was like, he's just getting started. He's going to be a great hitter in the league, and he is. He's a great hitter in the league. But yeah, it was very entertaining. And the National League won for the first time in, I think, like 8 years. So yeah, congratulations to the National League. Hopefully,
because American League got Shohei Ohtani.
Well, no, you know what that means though is with the National League winning, that means whoever in the World Series, the National League team has home field advantage.
Yeah.
The Cubs are having a season, baby. So let's go. I'm probably going to blow a lot of money to go. Well, I'm probably going to blow a lot of money to go up to Chicago and see a World Series game at Wrigley Field.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. What ifs, right? You want to talk about what ifs? Kyle Schwarber just made it possible for the Cubs to have home field advantage in the World Series. Yeah. So, yeah. Pretty awesome. I'm very stoked for that. I'm very stoked. Besides that, we got to talk about it. Hang on, let me find it.
What you watching?
We are still on What You Watching, and I feel like we got to talk about. Well, wait a minute. Let's knock a few other things out first. What do you have? What movie did you see this week?
So, did I see Superman for a fourth time today? No, I Know What You Did Last Summer.
Oh, how was that?
I will see Superman for a fourth time eventually. I just don't know when it's going to be. I did see I Know What You Did Last Summer today when I was in Irvine. And, dude, here's the thing. I typically go to see movies in Newport Beach, but it's not showing in Newport Beach. So I had to drive. The next closest theater I could see it in is in Costa Mesa. But it's old school type seating. You know, remember theaters with you have to pull down the seat, and if you're not sitting there, it goes like this.
Yeah, like the springy seat, so you can walk through the aisles.
Fuck that.
Yeah, I don't go to those theaters anymore.
I'm gonna drive further, and I was looking at they have at Irvine Spectrum. They have seats that are pretty comfy. I had to look at it. I had to Google because I forgot. I haven't watched a movie in a long time, except for IMAX. It's like, oh yeah, the seats are comfortable, but they're not like the recliners I have in Newport Beach. So I had to pick a special screener. It's like recliner seating, stadium seating. Like that's the one.
Yep, that's the one you want. That's the one you want.
My shoes do come off. I do not wear my shoes the entire time I'm watching the movie.
So you saw I Know What You Did Last Summer. Did you like it?
I Know What You Did Last Summer. I heard it was exactly what you need it to be. It is a fucking 90s slasher movie. It has nostalgia. And I can confirm it is a 90s slasher movie. And it has nostalgia. And it has some twist where you're like, oh shit. Didn't think that was going to happen. It does have.
Does it have Jennifer Love Hewitt, and is she still hot?
Is she still hot? No.
Oh man, that's disappointing.
She's 45 or 46.
So am I. You can be hot at 45. Look at me.
Hot enough for a 45, 46-year-old. Is that Freddie Prinze Jr.? They do show a lot of pictures of Sarah Michelle Gellar.
Really?
Yeah. Because it's kind of like they do they look to the past. They're like, oh, this happened back in, dude, it was almost 30 years ago. 1997. Yeah. 28 years ago. So they have pictures of Sarah Michelle Gellar, and you're like, oh, I keep wondering, like, how does she get paid for this? And I'll spoil one thing. Sarah Michelle Gellar's in the movie. And I'll tell you this. She's hot.
Really?
I don't know if they like cleaned up some shit. They probably did clean up some shit. But I was like, when she shows up, you're like, damn, dude.
All right, I'm gonna wait for it to be on streaming, but I will watch it.
It's not like a big when she pops up on screen. It's not like a big holy shit. Well, it kind of is a big holy shit moment. It's kind of like holy shit, she's in this movie. Because before it's like there are a lot of pictures of Sarah Michelle Gellar. Is she getting paid for this movie? And then she shows up on screen. It's not like a big oh my god, she's alive. Even though you see her explicitly get killed in the first movie. It's kind of like it's more like flashback visuals, something like that. So
they set it up, okay.
Like she's been alive and she got her. I don't
because they definitely can't bring Ryan Phillippe back because
I don't remember the movie. I'm gonna say that
he gets drilled by the car.
Oh, okay. He dead.
Yeah.
I'll say this. Spoiler alert. He's not in the movie. But Sarah Michelle, given Freddie Prinze Jr. is in the movie, and he's married to Sarah Michelle Gellar. So you can kind of get one. They probably do come as a package. But at some point, you're wondering, you see so many pictures of Sarah Michelle Gellar, like, is she getting paid for this? And then when you see her, like, okay.
Yeah, I don't remember her dying in the first one, so I feel like that's legit. She could be there.
But one thing to remember about I Know What You Did Last Summer as a franchise, there are 3 movies before this one. and 2 of them count. I've seen 2 of them in theaters. The third one came out. It was direct to video. That doesn't count. I didn't see it. I don't know what the fuck happens. I think I read a little bit on Wikipedia. It doesn't count. I don't know what happened.
I honestly don't even remember the second and third one.
Second one I remember because I saw it in theaters. It has Brandy in it. Brandy Moesha.
Oh yeah.
I don't want to say this. It ends in a way that they can continue it with legacy characters because they bring in people from part 2.
Okay.
Or at least one character. So it does have legacy characters. They actually, you know what? When it comes to like people our age who are like, okay, well, you can bring me in because of legacy characters, not just like, hey, here's a new generation. It kind of does its job. It's like as far as looking towards like future film, like, you know what? Yeah, okay. I can keep going on this. And it does like bring it back actors. They're like, oh, whatever happened to this guy or this girl? Like, you know, yeah.
You start looking up on your phone while you're in the movies.
Yeah, like, let's continue this shit. You know, I saw the first 2 in the movie theaters. The third one, yeah, I'm never gonna watch that one. But I saw the third 2 in the 2025 revival. Let's do this. It's kind of like it's not the same level as Scream. Scream. The next Scream is coming out, I think, next year. It might be done filming already. And I'm all into it. I'm all ready for it because they.
I might. We'll see.
Well, the thing about Scream is that they did that thing where they're like, "Oh, we're gonna hand us off to a next generation," which usually I'm out. I'm like, okay, I'll see what happens to the legacy characters, and I'm out. But they did a really good job.
Honestly, it's only the first Scream is the one I remember.
1, 2, well, 3 was terrible. They did 4. 4 they tried to hand off to the next generation, and I don't think it did as well. I thought it was okay. It didn't do as well. And then 5 was like the director was fantastic because it was like we're gonna try to hand off to the next generation again, and they successfully did it because it was a good movie. 6 was a continuation of that. It was a good movie. Unfortunately, social media happens, and the star of the next
what media?
Social media.
Oh,
the star.
So he did something stupid.
The star of the next generation, or 2 stars of the next generation. One of them, you know, said things that are political about, you know, Israel and whatever.
Oh,
and he got semi-fired. The other one is Jenna Ortega, and she's just super hot in Hollywood right now. So it's kind of like, dude, you want to get her back in the movie? Good luck, because her schedule's full. Now they're going back to legacy characters. We're bringing back freaking Nev Campbell as the main focus. So now I'm like, okay, let's see where this goes. That's what they filmed this year. I'm not quite sure when it comes out. I think it might be early next year.
All right.
And I've always been a Scream franchise fan.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize that.
Oh, I've been a huge Scream franchise fan since I was in high school. But I acknowledge that, you know, I took a dip around 2000, and then when they revived it, I was like, "Oh, this is good," but it didn't make the box office dollars that they wanted to. And then they revived it again. And they're like, "This is good shit." They got a good director to usher in a new generation, and then now it's kind of like one of the new generation actors said something on social media. So this is a mix of legacy plus new generation that's going to be coming out, I think, early next year.
Well, definitely got to keep an eye out for that one. Yeah, I think I might take some time to like catch up on all the Scream movies. I'll be honest, I know I've seen like more than just the first one, but I don't remember them. Yeah. The thing we watched though this week was we watched Old Guard, and then we watched Old Guard 2. Man, it's gonna leave you pissed off.
Yeah, I kind of hinted that last week because I saw Old Guard 2, and I was like, there was significant time between Old Guard 1 and Old Guard 2. I think
Ashley was so mad. Oh my god, yeah, there was so much time, and then if you
don't put a movie out after Old Guard 2, if you wait 5 years, I might just give up on it.
Yeah, that's what Ashley and I were talking about. Like, I don't even like, and it's not even signed yet. It's not like, spoiler alert, they leave it as a cliffhanger that you have to wait for another movie, but
It's incomplete.
They haven't even signed on that line that they're actually going to make another movie yet. So we were kind of pissed off about that.
It has to be 2 years max, maybe 2.5.
Yeah, I think if it gets to 3 years, it's too far.
Yeah,
and they need to announce it, by the way, because people are just going to give up on it and be like, I don't even care anymore because
it was 5 years in between two movies.
Yeah.
We're really going to do this again?
I'll be honest, I actually forgot that there was a hanger on the last one that opened it up, but this one left it so open-ended. It just wasn't even finished.
Yeah.
Like, this should have been like Old Guard 2 Part 1.
Yeah. It's like, I only saw half the story.
Yeah. Like, what the... You set us up for something that you haven't even guaranteed you're going to put out there yet. Like, that's...
They actually did something similar happened to the animated Spider-Man movie. So they had... the first one was called Into the Spider-Verse, which was a big-ass hit. Second one was called Across the Spider-Verse. Big-ass hit. But shit came out about production. So this is animated. Shit came out about the conditions about being on the production team, doing the animation for it, where it's like, that's your entire life. They treat you as inhuman.
Oh,
so
no.
The last movie, which was a big hit, ends on a cliffhanger. And Sony had to, I guess, redo the schedules, which pushed out the release of the next movie. Remember, this is not the last one ended on a cliffhanger. So it's going to end up with, as of now, as the schedule goes, the next movie comes out 4 years after the previous one.
That sucks, but at least you know it's coming, right? At least you know there's going to be another one.
It was supposed to come out the next year.
Yeah, that does suck, but you know something's coming is what I'm saying. Like, Old Guard 2 hasn't even been, or 3, or whatever you want to call it, they haven't even signed that it's actually going to be made yet.
Yeah, that sucks because they're gonna base that on performance of the second movie, and they're gonna get some negative.
Yeah, that's what's bullshit about it. Like,
dude, this movie's not finished. You don't need to watch this movie; it's not finished.
Which sucks.
Which is gonna, drive down the views, and they're gonna be like, "Well, I'm not gonna watch that movie. It's not a full movie."
Well, speaking of controversial, I think it's time to talk about it. The most viral thing this week. If you haven't seen this yet, like you do a good job. If you haven't seen this yet, you do a very good job of not looking at social media at all whatsoever, because it is everywhere. Oh my gosh! And if you don't know, this is the Coldplay concert, and they were doing like the Kiss Cam thing. And
who is that chick right there? Hold on, who is this chick on the left?
Yeah. So I
feel like
we
need to talk about her.
I heard today that she also
she knows
them. She works for this chick. That's what I was.
Her enough.
That's what came out today. Supposedly, is she is a director in underneath, like a director of HR, because this is.
Oh, is she?
This lady was like the chief people
I haven't heard
officer.
About that chick, and I was like, wait, who's this chick right here?
I don't know if that's fact or fiction, because supposedly there was a statement released by old dude, and apparently he didn't actually release any statement. But that is the CEO of a $1 billion company called Astronomer, and that is so chief executive officer. She is the chief people officer, basically the head of human resources.
Yep.
This guy's married, not to her. So he's been with the company for a while. She just got hired on like 8 months ago. He's married with kids, not to her. She's divorced with kids. But yeah, he's having an affair. They are senior leadership in a huge corporation where, fraternization, right? That's a big no-no in the corporate world. So, yeah, as you can see, they got put on the Kiss Cam at the Coldplay concert. And I can't play the audio, but basically Chris Martin says, look at this couple. And then when they reacted the way they did, he basically said, uh-oh, they're either having an affair or they're very shy. But yeah, it is everywhere. And oh God, I wish I could find some of the memes because they are so good. Let me see if I can find one.
Philadelphia Phillies mascots replicated it.
Yeah.
I did watch an interview with the girl that posted it and filmed it.
Yep.
And I think she was controlling the camera.
She was on the camera.
She just said,
and she's right that
if we act like that, we wouldn't have thought anything.
Yeah, they would have just moved on.
Yeah.
Now there's still like the thought that everybody's got phones, right? They could have been videoing it, and that it could have gotten out that way, but it wouldn't have been this viral sensation that it is. Oh, in fact, I think this is it. Let me see here. Yeah, this is the girl that was on the camera.
Yeah,
she was the camera woman.
That's what I watched. She's like,
yeah,
if they didn't react that way, who would have thought of anything of it?
Yeah, nobody would have thought anything of it if they would have just acted normal. But also, oops. I do feel bad for his wife and kids because she had to scrub her social media, and I think she started by taking her last name off of it, but
those kids are gonna hear.
Ended up just hiding everything because it was just too much.
If those kids are in high school, they're gonna hear about it for.
Oh, that's gonna suck, dude. And they're probably rich kids too, so they're just gonna get hammered. But yeah, it's man. See if I can find the. I don't know why I can't. Oh, here it is. ESPN was first, actually. I don't know if you saw what ESPN did. Trying to make sure we don't get copywritten, but they did something to open up a show, and it was pretty funny. I guess I can't do it, but the Philly Fanatic, the Savannah Bananas did something. The memes are hilarious. I just look it up. Look up Coldplay Kiss Cam. You'll find them. They're hilarious. But yeah, that's what I've been watching this week. There it is, Coldplay Kiss Cam. Yeah, that's what I've been watching this week. We'll probably try. And the other thing I've been watching, you won't be interested in it. It's called Drive to Survive. It's about the world of F1 racing. So I'm watching that, but nobody cares because everybody's watching Coldplay Kiss Cam.
I did finish The Bear season 4.
Yeah? How is it?
All right. I gotta stop doing this.
I might try to watch that because I know Ashley likes that show. So
the first 2 seasons were the best. And season 3 and 4, I think, are not as good, but they're still good.
Still good? Okay.
And I feel like I think 5. Well, I think they need to wrap it up soon. One, because it's probably getting expensive. So they're probably looking at when can we end this? Because these guys are getting a lot more popular, which means contracts are going to come at a higher price. So I think season 5, I feel like, should be the last one. Hopefully they do it. They've been good about they did it a year in between the releases. So I think they've been doing good. But the thing is that they drop every episode at once.
I was about to ask you, do they drop it all at one time or do they?
Now I'm when I start the season, I'm like, wait, what the fuck happened last time? Last season. But they kind of leave it in after this season, kind of leave it in a place where you're probably going to remember this. That's this part. So I think they should do one more season. 5 seasons is probably pretty good. That's a good place to end it. Plus, those actors are getting a lot more famous.
Yeah, so they're going to cost more money.
Yeah, one of them's the Fantastic Four. Actually, one of them's the voice of one of them's the voice of April.
Oh, nice.
Iowa Berry. She's the voice of April O'Neil in the movie that came out 2 years ago.
Well, I might have to check that out.
So did that. I started Sandman yesterday. Sandman's probably more.
I do want to see that. Was that with?
I don't remember the name of the actors. Oh well, one of them's from Game of Thrones. She plays Lucifer.
Oh no, that's not what I was thinking of.
I think it's something I think our sister and brother-in-law would actually like, because it's kind of that.
What's it on?
Netflix.
Oh, it's a show, not a movie.
Yeah, it's Flow.
Show. Okay.
The only thing is that it is one of those. So they dropped all the episodes at once.
I don't mind that.
First season came out, all episodes at once, and then they just dropped. Well, now they're doing half seasons. They dropped half of the second season now, and I don't know when the second half is. But it's been fucking 3 years in between seasons.
Ooh,
so I went like, I love that show. I don't remember what happens.
Yeah.
I just remember I loved it. I remember a couple episodes because they were so good. Like, yeah, there's kind of a one-off episode where this happened, where it's all about Sandman and this kind of gets low. This is where it gets a little like into the lore, where it's like the god of dreams spends time with his sister who's death, and he's going around like just takes dead people away. It's a really good episode.
Okay.
It's another one. It's kind of similar to that. It's kind of a one-off, but as far as like the ongoing story, I'm like, I remember loving it, but I don't remember what happened because it was 3 years ago. So I had to watch some videos on YouTube. Be like, all right,
yeah,
the recap of season 1. All right, do another one. Oh,
that's
okay,
why
I remember that part.
That's why, like Stranger Things, I kind of lost interest because it was like so far in between. And I just
that's coming out again, but now I'm gonna have to do.
I don't care though. I'm not gonna watch it.
Well, I remember loving that show, but I'm gonna have to do a recap of like, okay, what happened in seasons 1 through 4?
Yeah,
tell me in 15 minutes or less.
Yeah,
I might give it 30 minutes or less because I don't remember what happened. Those kids are fucking like 25 years old now,
right?
Millie Bobby Brown is married now. She might be having a kid soon.
Now. Something that doesn't get old though, nut shots. And I don't know if you get into. I go down a rabbit hole sometimes, like doom scrolling, and this one was a pretty good one. I don't know why this guy thought he could hit this.
Why'd you rip the fence? I was just trying to hit it straight.
Because that's where he hit his ball.
I
don't know. I want to go. Here we go. Watch this guy. Hilarious. Oh my God, is it not gonna play? Oh, that's garbage. Oh no, it won't play. Well, forget that one. The other thing makes me laugh every time I watch something like it. You ever watch these kids like running in the mirrors?
No.
It's just so funny. No. He just ran into 2 glass walls. Whoop!
I guarantee you can find videos of that where it's adults doing the same exact.
Oh, I think there's a few adults in this one too. But enjoyable. Look at this. Oh man, so good. Like that's one of those things you find it when you're just having a rough day and like you just start laughing at it. But anyway, yeah, that was those are fun. I'll have to read up on Sandman. If you watch Old Guard,
your type of movie, it dives into a lot of it kind of goes into like religion. It's from a comic book that when I was a kid I wouldn't read. It's very adult.
I'll have to read up on it and see if it's something that we're gonna watch.
And her husband might like because they're kind of dive into that type of genre.
Yeah, I might look it up and see if Ashley's interested. We might watch it, but yeah, I think that's a good note to end on. I think we're going to get into some closing thoughts before we do. I'd love to remind you to, if you have anything to contribute, please feel free to leave it in the comments. Don't forget to like the episode and subscribe to the channel. And click that notification button so you know when our new episodes are coming out. And just a reminder, we're going to take next week off and resume this conversation in 2 weeks. Oh, and if you want to contribute anything more anonymously, you can shoot it to gagepodcast@gmail.com.
Did you say why we're taking next week off?
Well, I did. Do you want to say hi real quick before we do our closing thoughts? Say hello, everybody.
Hi, Alex.
Hey.
And everybody.
He says hey.
You want to see me feed my pet?
You want to see him feed the pet? Oh, hang on. Let me switch the speaker so she can hear you.
Is that a Jurassic Park dinosaur?
Yeah, look how big that thing is.
What, you mean Superman?
What? Oh, really? Oh, really?
I think we can hear you.
Where did you get that?
You mean Marge Simpson? I'm right now. Toys here.
You want to see me, Marge Simpson?
You just ate everybody.
It's huge. Like, he was trying to show it to me and he knocked his drink over last week trying to
Come back.
hold it up to the screen.
Here's Dwight Schrute from The Office.
Did you see the new movie?
Yeah. I saw
How was it?
I think it was alright. You get what you want out of it. You get kind of sort of tasting people.
The first
It's not as good as
Jurassic...
it's not as good as Jurassic Park. It's not as good as the first Jurassic World. But you get what you want out of it.
The first Jurassic Park is my favorite movie of all time.
I might rewatch that soon. It's not
I think I just want to rewatch all of them and then go watch the new one.
I watch it
long
quite
time.
often. It's my favorite movie. It's very good.
I'd say it was so far advanced back in 1993 that the dinosaurs from Jurassic Park compared to the dinosaurs from the 2025 movie look just as good.
Yeah. That's
Maybe
pretty
even
cool.
a little bit better.
I remember watching it in the movie theaters when I was 8 years old. So my brother was 6 years old. My dad took us to see it. It was like a matinee. And I vividly remember him saying, "Don't tell your mom that we're watching this." Because she wouldn't let us see it because she thought it was going to be too scary for us. But I remember watching it in the theaters. To this day, life-changing moment.
I got another dinosaur. He does this.
I need dinosaurs.
He got Crypto the Super Dog, too.
Oh,
We already showed him.
Oh, here
We
he
already
is.
showed that one.
Here's Crypto.
Oh, he's cute.
Big old droopy eyes.
Aw. I think we're gonna watch Superman at home, right?
Yeah.
We'll watch that one.
He watched I Know What You Did Last Summer.
Ooh, how was that one?
It is what you want it to be.
I was gonna say, is that one has the...
It's a 90s slasher movie with nostalgia baked into it.
That's why I want to see it just for the nostalgia.
Yeah.
see Jennifer
I don't mind that.
You see a lot of pictures of Sarah Michelle Gellar.
Dang.
Maybe we'll look those up and watch some of those tonight.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, I'll let you get a closing thoughts.
Yep.
Bye.
We're gonna. Speaking of closing thoughts, you want to lead us off?
Yes. Whatever you did last summer, someone saw it.
Just ask these people.
Where you got divorced?
I got two closing thoughts. One, if you're just going to cheat on your wife, why get married? It's more expensive. Two, just because I did a lot of sleeping today, catching up on sleep because I didn't feel great.
I gotta do that too.
Don't forget to brush your teeth and make sure you floss every once in a while.
And pee before you go to bed.
That's a great tip too, especially when after you cross 40 years old, man. Sometimes you got to get up and pee, and it interrupts sleep. Just saying. All right, guys, we're gonna call it there. We appreciate you guys joining us for another episode. Reminder, we're off next week, but after that, we'll be back with another episode of the GAJ Podcast. All right, folks, I'm going to cue up this music so we can get on out of here. Where am I at here? Let's go. Bam, there it is. All right, guys. You guys have a good 2 weeks. We will see you next time. Adios, everybody.